animation, Señor Droopy is pretty good. The animation quality is really good. The narrative's not the most interesting, but I didn't mind it. And it also blends a little bit of live action, which I thought looked pretty good. This is an MGM cartoon from 1949. It's, of course, a Droopy Dog cartoon, directed by Tex Avery and written by Rich Hogan. And Droopy and the wolf are in a bullfighting competition, and Droopy is entering because he has eyes for Lina Romay. Now, I actually wasn't aware of her work before, so that was something that gave me a bit of an education. That's quite nice. That's where the live action element comes into it, which I think was incorporated really well. The editing was really good. But of course, the big question is, who is actually going to win this bullfight? And I'm not going to say any more than that about the narrative, because I think if I said any more, I'd give away too much. But I think the pacing was pretty good. The subject matter doesn't interest me too much. There are many cartoons about bullfights, especially around this time. And while I never hate them, I'm just not the biggest fan of that as a way of telling the story. I don't know, I find them all very similar. But as I said, the animation quality for this is wonderful. It's beautifully animated. The colour palette is gorgeous. We have a lot of soft colours with a lot of bold colours popping out on the front, and it's lovely. It's really wonderfully well done. And when you incorporate the occasional live action, it helps to give it a little bit more, something else a little bit interesting to look at, which indeed separates it from most other bullfighting cartoons. So actually, when I read the title in the initial narrative, I thought, I'm not really going to care for this, but I'll give it a go. And I definitely liked it better than expected. The pacing's great, it's well animated, very well edited. Droopy was likeable. Not always a fan of Droopy. Sometimes I think he's great, sometimes I don't really care. With this one, I really enjoyed his performance, so I would recommend it. I wasn't expecting to, but it's actually pretty decent. Señor Droopy is much better than I expected, and I'm not in a rush to watch it again, but maybe one day.